Gillian Wallow, when they did million dollars worth of game, like that's something I really watch. Like every Monday they coming hard now. Like I'm paying attention every Monday, waiting for them tuned in.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we got obviously the Brilliant Idiots. They're great at what they do, but with Charlemagne and Joe Budden, it's like before everybody hated them, bro. Like I swear to God, I used to talk to people and ask them how they feel about Joe and Charlemagne and stuff. Like I've always loved them. Like they've always been like some of my favorite people just because they walk to the beat of their own drum, right?
Okay.
Like it doesn't matter what the fuck is going on around them.
Yeah.
They live their life. You feel me? And they ask the questions that they want. You feel me? And they don't just give people stardom treatment just because they're a star. You feel me? Like when people thought Joe Budden was hating on the Migos for that little situation at BET or whatever it was. But the nigga is literally just trying to interview artists. Like he's a journalist. You feel me? Like, and the way they were, like, bro, you're up there. Like big shout out to the Migos and everything they've done for the culture and QC and all that. But it's just like you're up there to get interviewed and to share your thoughts. And you know, like that's why Joe Budden, you're on that platform to share.
Reason,
So when you go up there and you carry yourself a certain way, I don't give a fuck who up there. If they pay me to do my job, I'm doing my job.
Right.
You feel me? So that's why I be like, Joe, yeah, like what he's supposed to do? Oh, just because it's them, he got to act different, right? No,
sorry,
okay.
I can't ask you certain things.
No, like that's another thing with Charlemagne, like with that whole Birdman situation. Like, I'm glad Birdman did that because now, like, a lot of these. Like, even though we're some of these niggas now, basically, because we put ourselves in these fields. Yeah. Like, a lot of these reporter-ass niggas, they feel like they could say whatever they want with no consequences. You feel me?
I mean, you still got to be respectful in a way, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't even know exactly. I don't even remember the exact thing that happened. If you want to catch me up on that or something like that.
It was just more of like, I don't remember the exacts, too. I just remember Birdman feeling disrespected because of the way Charlemagne or the way they carried the interview or prior interview or some things he said off air. And it's like, I mean, you put yourself in this position if you feel like your word is that valuable, like if your word carries value and like you need to say something, then shit, whatever comes with that is something you got to deal with.
Absolutely. I feel like that too.
But yeah, that shit's crazy. Like, with this podcast shit, that's what I'm saying. With like Joe Budden and all them shits, like, bro, podcasting's gonna be so big, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go crazy, especially when certain cities get tapped in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Tapped in with, because honestly, every city doesn't have like the Breakfast Club just in that.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And branching back off to where we were talking about Pheonix, like if Pheonix gets on the map with something like this. Mm-hmm. We can start bringing a lot of more artists and stuff like that easily.
With Houston, we can network with it, you know.
Honestly, but I think bro, we have so much. There's talent here. There's no way that we don't have talent out of all these millions of people that live here.
This why I was saying? Like I had a like when I first dropped and shit, you know, when I was on my rapper shit and like my shit was buzzing in the city basically type shit. I kept reaching out to like Futuristic, you know, just because he's like one of the biggest artists out of our state, you feel me? And like the nigga got a few views, a few million views on his videos and shit, you know?
Okay.
So I'm just like, fuck it, and the crazy part is, bro graduated from the same high school as me.
You went to McClintock?
Bro graduated from McClintock. Bro shot a video at McClintock.
No,
you
really?
Feel me? And I'm like,
my
nigga, we the two biggest artists to come out of our state.
Okay.
And I'm obviously not popping yet, but I'm opening for like platinum selling artists and shit. Okay. You know, my shit's slapping. You know, I'm doing a K every day on the
Dougie. Facts.
I'm doing my little Dougie.
Yeah.
So I hit bro up. I'm like, shit. I hit him up on the Instagram, and I'm like, what's good with it, bro? Could we just let's hop on something? You know, we both McClintock graduates. We both doing this rap thing. Obviously, you know, I'm like you moving and grooving right now. You know, let's hop on something. Let's drop something for the city. The nigga was just like, he did it the most respectful way. That's why I can't knock him at all. He was just like, he said it like, I see what you're doing and all, but like you could be better. I don't know if I said like you one of the best. I was like, I was kind of gassing him, not gassing him because he did what he did. You feel me? I was just like, you know, you one of the best and the biggest artist out of our state. And he was just like, bro, you can be better, you can be bigger and better than me. You feel me?
Right.
He was like, you don't necessarily need a song with me to like pop off or but I was doing it. I wanted it for the city.
Right.
Like I wanted to see
actually,
you feel me? Like to see like we got talent. Like we could put something out there. Like I know your views is up there. Like I got a cool 10, 8,000. You feel me?
Something.
And these are real people. These are people that we can bring to a show. We can sell out venues with. You feel me?
Make some money.
Make some money with, and just create some traction in the city. But, niggas be acting holly and shit. But I mean, I won't even call it holly, bro. Like I get it. I respect it. You feel me? But it's just like.
I mean, yeah, he is.
If niggas work together, bro, that's the problem with AZ,
further,
bro.
Way further. People are so in their ways and aren't open to anything. Aren't open to much outside of. I don't know.
Niggas be caged in, bro. That's why Arizona's the way they is. Arizona's full of bunch of dick riders, bro. And if you're not in a dick riding circle, then you outside the circle.
You're lame.
You're not dick riding. You're not with us.
Yep.
You're not with us, bro. Unless you dick riding.
Yeah.
It ain't shit we could do for you. We can't offer you our resources. We can't do nothing with you. You act like you can't dick ride like the rest of us,
right?
Bro, no, that's not the point.
Oh, he's not one of us.
He's not with it. Okay, shit, just close the door on him. Fucking gatekeeper ass niggas. Anyway, what I'm saying is like, bro, we got the talent here. We got the resources here. Big shout out Camera Lord, my camera guy and shit. We got all the resources here. You feel me? Like if niggas work together, we would have traction here. Like we would have some noise here. Feel me? Like. This is such a dope ass state, but then again, like
it's dope as fuck.
It's the people in here and like the shit people do that makes this such a weird ass state. Like there's so many weirdos here, but there's so many real niggas here, so many real females here. It's like so many cool people here too. But like,
yeah, and another thing with that said, Arizona, nobody from Arizona is usually a native. That's one of the things. Arizona is like imported everybody in the whole world. Literally, we have tourists. We have college kids.
I'm from Nairobi, Kenya.
You know what I mean? I'm from Michigan. I've been here for a long time, but you know what I mean? Nobody's from here. Right. But
I'm really from the town though. Shout out to 06 Seattle Center.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, but yeah, bro, like nobody's from here. So when it's just kind of hard to get Arizona on the map when there's nobody from here.
Right. Nobody really.
You think about it.
This place.
You feel me? Like if you think about it, 20 years ago, Pheonix, not 20, 30 years ago. Look at the population 30 years ago to now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, baseline didn't even stretch to 27th Ave, bro.
That's crazy.
That shit goes all the way to 75th now. You know what I'm saying? Mesa was literally in the middle of nowhere.
Niggas used to take the bus, bro. I used to live in Levine, right? Y'all remember when the bus would stop at Chavez?
Boy.
I stay on 51st.
Well, all the way to another.
Cool walk. Right after practice.
125 degrees.
Now they got plazas in Levine.
Yeah.
Crazy. They got every store out there. Yeah. Remember when niggas had to travel to Pheonix and Tempe and shit? But they got every plaza out there now. Like, it's dope to see that shit happening. You feel me? Like, in front of our eyes and shit.
Yeah, it's just awesome, man.
ASU. My nigga, remember when we was in grade school and shit?
Yeah.
How did Tempe look, bro?
Dude.
Do you remember how different ASU and downtown Tempe looked, bro?
First of all, there was hardly any buildings.
It was no buildings,
The hub
bro.
didn't exist.
Like
the Rise didn't exist.
None
of that existed. You know what I mean? Just sprout right up. Yeah, bro. It was just nothing but the little masjid and the
everything
mountains.
Around it.
That was it. Right. There was nothing really else about it. When I tell you guys that Pheonix is probably the shit. It's probably one of the best cities out here to be in, just because of the rapid rate of just progression. Facts. Everything, and it's a very, very modern city. If anyone ever visits Pheonix, Tempe, Scottsdale, just the metropolitan area, it's a wonderful place.
Dope.
It looks really futuristic,
Go to Tempe Town Lake at sunset
and just look around. Just look around, man. At
sunset, you're gonna be like, "Wow, Arizona's looking."
You could literally compare it to Silicon Valley. That's one of my comparisons. If you look at it like that, how like the buildings and everything, the layout is. If you're looking from the Tempe Town Lake, looking on the sunset, that's probably one of the best views in the city.
Facts.
Honestly.
And with Arizona, like, bro, we 4 hours away from Kelly. We 4 hours away from LA. We 4 hours away from Mexico. We 4 hours away from Colorado.
Yeah, we're close to everything.
We got everything here, bro. It's just like,
yeah, literally everything.
Niggas just don't want to network. I feel like there's there's like gatekeepers in this shit. Like I know it sounds so cliche, bro.
That's
I know
real,
everybody says that shit, bro.
That's real.
But like, let's just say me and you right now, bro. Like, there's no podcast popping in the state of Arizona right now.
No.
But niggas don't. Just the fact that niggas might not like me or might not like you, niggas won't want to support it.
They won't open it.
They won't just because it's like, that's MJ.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's
that
Khair.
nigga hit my in high school. I don't fuck with it.
I don't like that guy.
But your dumbass is a rapper, right?
Right.
And you don't realize if you fuck with our shit, we got a bigger platform.
Thank you.
So one day we can bring your dumbass here and interview your dumbass and put some clout on you, boy. Like, that's the problem. I swear to God, bro. That's why niggas ain't support me with the music shit.
Because you're real, bro. This is real.
Like, when I first came out with the music shit, it was niggas showing me stupid love. Like, it was dumb love. Like, show after show every week, booking. Like, people just going crazy on the net. But then it was some niggas that like you would, like you don't expect. You're like, damn.
I thought we was homies. Yeah. We was just in the locker room, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
And then they just pictures, on the football field. You don't fuck with.
Just bro. He'll just say something, and then the word will get around, and then you blocked, and then it's just
bro.
Bro. It's just,
when another grown man blocked you. You know you're doing something right. Whatever you doing something right because an old nigga with a dick and balls blocked you.
Like, he hates you. He got to.
Nigga hates your guts.
Got
nigga.
to.
He either want to be you or he's trying to destroy you.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. Like, niggas out here, bro, like, niggas out here. I know it's everywhere too, but niggas out here, I feel like.
They're a different breed, bro. You know what I mean?
Different breed, bro.
Detroit, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Those dudes are.
Solid.
They're solid, you know what I'm saying? Solid. And they with the shits, you know what I mean?
And that's the dope part out here.
Oh, yeah.
We got, like, niggas from, like, real places. Like, we got niggas from Chicago. We got niggas from the D. Yeah,
like, balance it out.
It's a lot of weirdos here, but it's a lot of real niggas here and shit.
Yeah, but with the weirdos, okay, for sure. With the weirdos, for said.
Let's go ahead. Afterwards. Oh, you forgot it? Yeah. Let's have an interesting conversation, bro.
All right.
So, like, with all the out of town niggas and shit, right?
Okay.
Like, all right, let's not even say out of town niggas, right? Let's talk about let's just talk about the people we know and shit, right?
Okay.
As far as like occupations in life and shit, you know? From just like whether it may be you being an athlete, you being self-employed, you being an entrepreneur, you being a hustler, you being a drug dealer, you being a scammer, you being like anything of those natures.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about like right now, right? We all got homies that do all sorts of shit. Like, we got a nigga that's going in university right now that's finna graduate and get his little masters and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
We got a nigga in the field right now that's ready to pop a nigga head.
Yes, sir.
We got a nigga in the drug world that's pushing packs, pushing whatever, you feel me? Mm-hmm. We got niggas that's what else? We got niggas that work 9 to 5 every day and bringing that legal bag that check, sure, you feel me? That respectable check.
Nothing wrong with that.
Week in and week out. Salute to those people. And then we got people that hustle. They hustlers, you feel me? At the end of the day, you can call them scammers, but they hustle, you feel me?
Right.
But the one thing that's crazy to me about hustling, bro, like the type of hustling you're doing, like a lot of that shit, bro,
gets old.
It's not even, it gets old for sure. I mean, you either end up like either fucking beating the system, which is highly fucking not possible. Not possible. I don't advise it. I don't suggest it. But
yeah,
what I'm saying is, like,
I don't advise that shit either.
With the niggas that scam, with the niggas that do all that shit, bro, like, I mean, obviously when I was younger, back in high school and shit, you know, like 7-8 years ago and shit, you know, past the statute of limitations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I did certain shit, but one thing I realized about that shit, bro, is like you're always taking from someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the money, like so we're Muslim, right? Anybody who doesn't know, to the followers out there that eventually come. So we're Muslim, right? So we grew up with a certain belief.
Absolutely.
And like with me, like my mom always drilled it into my head, like if you're doing something and there's no blessing in whatever you're doing, it'll never last and it'll never be meaningful, you know? Like, and that's true. Like,
very. Think
about how much thousands of dollars, like, I'm speaking for myself, that I've ran through hundreds of dollars, thousands of, just like big lump sums of money that I've just ran through. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, where did that shit
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Why is it like, why is it not tangible right now? Like, why is that shit all gone? Like,
it's because what you just said.
Bro, like, because you're always taking.
Yeah,
bro,
you're
like,
taking it and you're not giving. You're just taking. And next thing you know, it's gone. And
yeah, like for instance, like, niggas would be like, damn, like, niggas will catch a crazy charge, or niggas will catch some crazy shit that happens to their family. Niggas get in a wild accident. Niggas just wild shit just happens after, and they're just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this happening to me? My nigga, you just scammed the mother of two out of her what's his name? Everything.
Right.
You done woo-wopped her shit. You done zeroed her.
Yeah.
Told her a whole bunch of sweet shit.
Exactly.
You think God wasn't looking out for that mother of two?
Right back.
That shit come, but it don't come right back. It come right back in double.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
And
sometimes triple.
Sometimes
quadruple.
Nigga. You think your life is more important. Like, you think that there's not a God up there that's worried about every single soul. Like, you think this mother, or you think this nigga that's a cornball lame ass school nigga, which is technically a real nigga that's doing the right things, but you think this nigga that's going to school and he needs some money just because he just went through some shit and he's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
There's a way for me to make some money.
Yeah.
Oh, it's legal. It's not gonna mess up my shit.
Yeah.
And then let me say this. There's some real niggas out there that tell whoever they're dealing with, nah, this might not be the best, direction for what you're trying to do and stuff. Mm-hmm. But like, over my years of life, like, just seeing like the type of people that's just like, oh, you need something? Oh, you in a fucked up situation?
Here.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah. Better you than me.
Right. Yeah.
Better you than me.
I've heard that a million times.
I used to have that mentality 6-7 years ago, and it's just like,
well,
if I were to still have that mentality, I'd be dead or broke. I ain't gonna be dead or like dead broke. Be dead or dead
either
broke.
Or. Yeah. Either or. Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, go ahead.
I don't know, man. I just feel like that when you get to that, you just feel like you got to really start questioning yourself. Like, damn, is this really what this is what I'm supposed to be doing? Do you, like, if you don't feel bad about it, there's something wrong. That's an issue. Nigga. That's an issue. If you don't feel like you don't have a heart whatsoever. Well, what kind of,
bro? She got 2 kids. She got 1 in the stomach. Yeah. She got 2 of them right there, bro.
How's she gonna feed her?
You just gonna dry her shit like
bro,
that? You gonna zero it?
No.
Not gonna give her more than that?
Yeah.
Bro.
And a lot of people, just because someone doesn't believe in, like, yeah, we're Muslim and stuff like that. Just because we believe in this, what we believe in is kind of the same thing that a lot of other people. Yeah, it's kind of just like, damn. Fuck, like, we just don't call it karma. You know what I mean? It's other people call it karma. You know what I mean? It comes right back or worse. I don't know, man. I was just born different. But
yeah,
I guess.
No, it's general. Like, who,
you know what I mean?
Who grows up like what demographics have people that grow up in it and just don't give a fuck about human life? Like, don't give a fuck about, that's just so selfish. But I get it, because when you grow up in certain situations, that's all you have. Yeah. You feel me? All you got is yourself. So you can't blame a young nigga for getting it the only way he knows how to, because if he don't get it the way he know how to, ain't nobody gonna give shit to him.
But if you think about it like that, people like that, they just need to talk to somebody.
Yeah. That's what this for, bro. That's why this has been like my life goal, is to like create a platform for this shit. You know?
Yeah.
Niggas like, we know niggas that really like, that need to speak to someone, bro.
But it's just, you can look at somebody, you could tell that, bro, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. There's literally, I can find a talent in anybody. You can find a talent in anybody.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody out here doing some shit that they're not supposed to be doing. You can see it clearly. And if you actually fuck with that person and you try to break it down, I don't know, man. I just see so many people, and I try to help them, but the way I come off is really aggressive, and it runs people off. That's my problem.
Same.
And I run people off, and I mean no harm. You know what I mean? I just try to help. But people,
it just comes from being passionate.
Yeah, it's just really passionate, and people just don't fuck with that, and they just either cut me off and don't fuck with me ever again.
They just don't think you're coming from the right place.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Oh, then what are you doing? What are you doing for yourself?" And I'm just like,
that's the
part that gets me. I'm just like, yo,
aren't we trying to better each other?
I'm trying to help you. Like, I'm good, bro. Like, I'm good.
And it's like, and it's just like, when people just ask like, "What are you doing?" rather than like, what advice they could give you to better yourself when you're giving them advice for themselves that you better them, and they just ask you what you're doing. Nigga, if I'm not doing that, well, nigga, give me some pointers. Nigga, give me a tip. Help. Yeah. Help. You got some advice, nigga? Yeah. Help. Like what could I do to change my situation?
Thank you. Yes, there's always something. There's always a way to fix something. You can heal so many other ways than just doing what you don't know. You know what I mean? Just fix it, bro.
With that shit we was just talking about before we get off that topic, like, just because we got younger brothers, you know?
Yeah.
And like a lot of the things that we can either minimize or we can, you know, prevent a lot of their wrongdoings and their shortcomings from actually happening, you know? Just because like
seeing us bump our heads a million times and stuff like that.
And now that we have a platform to speak on the shit we fucked up about, and speak on the things that we can, hopefully some people could take some positive shit out of, you know?
Yeah, and this goes out to a lot of people that don't have siblings and don't have older brothers to look at.
Yeah,
you know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We here for y'all.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah,
you
big
know
bros, big unk, whatever y'all want to call us, we
Whatever.
here.
I
everything.
take it. Unk is straight.
We take, and then that's a good point right there, because once I get all the social media pages up, we'll definitely be taking DMs 24/7, nonstop. Hit us. If you have questions, if you have kudos, comments, or suggestions, or anything that you know that we could do for you, basically, or for someone else, or just, you know, anything that we could provide a change or provide a service for, and just hit us up, bro. We're normal people, you feel me? We live a normal life just like everybody else. We just want the best for like our younger brothers, but we realize that there's so much more younger brothers across the world, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Millions,
you feel me? Like there's so much more Kareems around the world. There's so much more Ayubs around the world, you know, like that could hear something. Cause like when I listen to the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, like I really pick up shit. Like, you know, when Gilly and Wallow be going back and forth, like they really they be talking like some real shit, you know, trying to guide young men away from prison. And when Wallow talks about his prison stuff, it's just like, it's dope, because it's like, it's so surreal. Like one fuck up can take you there, bro. Forever. My nigga did 20 years, bro. Wallow did 20 years, bro.
Did he?
Yeah. Wallow, Gilly the kid's cousin, dude, did 20 years, bro. In prison, bro. Like, not like,
I'm 20.
You feel me?
I'm 20 years old today.
That's 40. That's us coming out 40 talking about we just knocked out 20.
Oh no.
That's the thing. Like, one fuck up could take you there. You feel me? Like, just one fuck up. And like, if no one tells that young nigga that it's that one fuck up that could change his life, that he gonna be the young nigga in there with grown men just confused.
You know how many niggas are like that?
Yeah, that's why, bro. I like, one thing about me is, bro, like, I always felt like I was gonna die young. You feel me? Like, and if you know me, you know I've always said this shit. You feel me? Like, and I always just wanted to like, just leave something here for people. You know?
Right.
Like, I don't want to just leave the world, without anything, you know, not changing a life or not leaving anything for anyone to benefit from. You know? Like, we got people here that needs help. I'm like, I need help myself. I need hella help. You feel me? But it's like, it brings me joy knowing that like I was able to help someone.
You know what I mean? Exactly. I mean, if I could say the exact same thing, it's more closure than anything. If you know what I mean? Helping others helps me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just makes me happy. I feel like I actually did something. You know what I'm saying? See a smile on other people's faces and be like, damn.
Just bringing relief, like just knowing how fucked up this world is, dog. Like, this world's hella fucked up. Like, to you young niggas out there, y'all not tripping. This world's fucked up. Like, this shit gets janky, bro. Like, horrible. This shit get janky. The niggas switch up on you. Females jumps ship. Niggas niggas you love gonna die. Niggas gonna tell. Real, like, niggas you thought wouldn't tell gonna tell. They gonna talk. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And the thing with that is, if you put yourself in that situation, bro, who can you be mad at?
You can't be mad at nobody.
And that's what we want to change. You feel me? You can't go around calling niggas snitch if you doing all this shit with a nigga that could possibly be a fucking snitch. You feel me? Like, niggas is snitches. Nigga, you was riding around with the nigga. You didn't have no injection that this nigga was gonna snitch, bro. You just thought that you could do whatever you want to do, and like some part can go wrong. Like, you thought shit's just gonna be perfect. You thought you was gonna wake up, get bread, get home safely every fucking day, my nigga.
No, bro. It's a whole risk. That's why people don't do it and go to jail for it.
You're right.
And just, bro.
It don't
playing
work
a game like that, bro. It's just not worth it, dog.
Like the best advice I could give to young niggas, bro.
It's not worth it.
Cause schools, I don't know how I feel about school. Like I think school is dope as shit because like it just gives people like direction, you know. But then I just feel like school teaches you how to work for someone and how to carry on someone else's business and establishment. But my biggest advice is like go to school or go somewhere where you can learn about yourself, bro. Like, you know how many fucking grown men bodies are walking around confused
with no direction.
Right, like how you got a grown ass fully developed body with a child's brain, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
dropping out of high school.
All this shit, niggas. You be like, oh, you big.
Don't even know any equations. No nothing.
Niggas struggling to read.
Yes.
That shit had me fucked up. Hey,
handwriting is.
Hey, bro, what word that is right there, bro? What? You know them words. You be saying big ass words. What word? Nigga, nigga, you older than me, bro. You better. Man, that shit, it's not cool, nigga. It's not cool, bro.
Yeah,
like, that's something.
Yeah.
That's something you could definitely like, you could definitely learn from. But yeah, man. I feel like it's a cool place to wrap it up right here.
Yeah, honestly. All right, fellas, we'll tune in pretty soon.
Y'all gonna see us, bro. They gonna see us like every other week. Like this is gonna be some normal shit. This
is gonna be some cool shit. You know
the one thing we want to ask is that like you don't gotta support us as people. Like you could hate us, but just if you could see the bigger picture that we're trying to paint, like we're trying to paint something bigger than the both of us. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Even if if something happens to us, maybe the next two young men with the right vision can come carry this on.
Carry it on and just keep the dream.
And like if you live in Arizona and you refuse to support this and you wonder why Arizona is what Arizona is, then like
it's part of the reason.
You're a hypocrite.
Just
and
saying.
And ain't shit's not gonna change because you're waiting for an artist to just pop out from his city. And like I hope they do that. But nigga, has that happened the past 5 to 10 years?
No.
And I know niggas that have been rapping since we was freshmen in high school, dropping shit like you think they finna
and been performing.
Like I speak for myself. Like I thought I was finna pop off. Like I'm the first nigga to open for platinum selling artists here. My shit did 1,000 views a day. Like my first video, like nobody knew I was rapping. Nothing. Like I'm like nigga, I'm a league. Yeah. Fuck y'all talking about? They finna come sign me tomorrow. Nigga, all the record labels. But
yeah, man, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Though. But if you signed up for it, finish.
Let's make this the spot to be in Arizona. Let's make this somewhere where other artists, other professional athletes, other people of influence, other significant people in our community. And this is not just for artists and business. Like we want, like hopefully someday we can get politicians up here.
That'll be lit.
We can get people that mean something in the culture.
Absolutely.
We can get young kids that are doing something positive in the culture. We can get this platform is for us. You feel me? It's for y'all. It's not. Sir. This is something that we can
honestly just trying to give back to the community and what's going on. You know what I mean? But
hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like
niggas' mouth dry as hell. The backwood calling me and shit. So we'll see y'all next week.
All right.